Hello everyone and welcome back to Save File with Mike. I am here to do a new reaction for you guys. Of course, when this video goes up, it will be Saturday, which means I am doing another Nightwish video. Now, I believe this will be my 6th or 7th Nightwish reaction, and finally, I am moving backwards in their chronology, and I'm going to be checking out a song, which was voted on by you guys, that was written and composed, I believe, with the first singer, which, oh god, I hope it's pronounced Tarja, because they're Scandinavian, so Tarja, Tarja. It's not Tarja, I don't think, but the song will be sung by Annette, who is the second singer. I have not heard anything by either of the first two singers, and I wanted to move back and just kind of check them out. So if I'm understanding this correctly, the song was written with the first singer, but is being performed here with the second singer. If I'm wrong, I'm sure people will correct me, but I just kind of want to hear some, it seems to me that Annette is regarded as clearly the worst singer of the three that Nightwish has had throughout their history. And I don't want to unfairly compare her to Floor, who is, quite honestly, just an amazing vocalist. But, I kind of want to hear the history and see what else they were working with. So, let's check this out. This is Nightwish Planet Hell. Seven years ago. Do these dudes age? They don't look like they age. Then again, the videos I've watched are from not too late after this. So just from that short little bit, there are a couple moments where she hits some good notes, but to me it sounds like she's lacking power. And again, I'm not a vocalist, so it's really hard for me to be hugely critical of anyone singing. But with Marco, it's just very, he's got a very powerful voice. And that's what you get from Floor, too, the next singer, which I'm sure you all know who that is. But Annette is kind of like, there are some notes that she hits where you can hear that power, and others where it's just kind of like, it's not really there. Whereas with Floor, it's like every note is just like, it's right there. It's all full power all the time. Here, it's kind of like let me pick and choose where, and you can argue about dynamics all you want. Obviously you want that soft, loud dynamic. But even when you sing softly, you want that power behind it. And there are some points where it's not there for Annette. And you'll be able to hear now when we go back in with Marco singing, just everything is pushed, everything's power. So I don't think she's a bad singer, but I don't know. I just don't. It might be unfair having listened to Floor first, but what can I say? That's where I started. Welcome to her higher notes are a lot better. Her higher notes seem to be her comfort zone. The harmonization works well, though. Again, it's just, when harmonization works, it works. So that's really good. This is where if they were a metalcore band, there'd be a breakdown. Their production is always spot on from every video I've seen. That's always a great plus. But yeah, she's just not as strong of a singer. And I think, as someone new, that's, kind of my takeaway from this is, I think on par with most people that listen to this band, where Annette is kind of I think she's a good rock singer. And I also think that maybe if I heard more from her, I'd be able to judge better. I mean, this is just a very kind of straightforward song, it seems, where there's not as much options for variants. Whereas, in some of the songs I've listened to with Floor, it's here's some straightforward rock singing, and then here's some much more operatic singing, and then in some songs that I've checked out, here's some growls. So, this song doesn't have the diversity to hear those different styles, perhaps, or maybe she just doesn't have them. I can't say. This is the only song I've heard with Annette, but to me, yeah, she doesn't seem like as strong of a singer in general. But the rest of the band, and I've said this before in other videos, they just look like they really enjoy what they're doing, which always comes across in the music. And of course, I mentioned earlier, Marco's voice, he's a phenomenal singer. which is great. I mean, it's always cool to see a band with multiple singers. I'll always go on about that. I love dual vocals. I love vocal harmonies. So it's good stuff. If there is perhaps another song with Annette that you think I should check out, that would be a better showcase of her. Toss that down below. And I'm still interested in hearing something with the first singer as well, Tarja. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, I'm sorry. I'm also very tired, and my voice is dying. Yeah, and I might check to see if there's a version of this song with Floor and do some comparison. I won't do it on the channel, but just for my own curiosity, just to check it out. If you have watched this video to this point, I would just like to say thank you, and I would humbly ask all you people that watch my Nightwish videos to perhaps check out some of my other videos. Maybe you'll find something you like. That's the hope. That's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to find stuff, just different stuff, and hoping to expose people to something that maybe they haven't heard before and maybe they'll enjoy. So I appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And also, if you feel so inclined, I would ask that you check out the podcast that my friends and I create. It's called The Role Less Taken. It is a tabletop RPG podcast where we play tabletop RPGs. Imagine that. We try to use game systems that are a little less known. So basically, we try to play anything that's not D&D. Nothing wrong with D&D, but there are a lot of other great game systems out there that should be showcased. Our first campaign, Vagabonds, is using the Weave system by the Monocle Society. It's a lot of fun. We are using the Solar Age playset, where things take place in space. A lot of space shenanigans and buffoonery. If you want to check out the first season of our podcast, it is called The Role Less Taken Vagabonds. Role is spelled R-O-L-E, and you can find that wherever... God, my mouth is refusing to work. I've been talking for so long. You can find that podcast wherever you can find most podcasts. Spotify, Google, iTunes, Apple, Stitcher. Just search for The Role Less Taken and we should pop up. You can also find us on social medias, so Facebook and Instagram at The Role Less Taken and Twitter at Role Less Taken. Role is spelled R-O-L-E. And that's about it. I need to stop talking. I also need to get some sleep. So, before I sign off, as always, I humbly ask that you all just be kind to each other, damn it. Be kind to me, be kind to your neighbor, be kind to whoever, because the world needs more of that. So just be kind, damn it. And as always, I hope that the rest of your time spent awake until you go to sleep is pleasant and nothing bad happens to you. That's it. I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.